So my wife's birthday's coming up, and one thing she wants is a worm bin. She's had worm bins before in the past, but she doesn't have one now, so I'm gonna make one and I'm gonna show you how I do it. The most important part of a worm bin is the substrate, and coconut coir is an excellent worm substrate. It's pH neutral, doesn't break down quickly, holds the right amount of moisture, and stays nice and airy without compacting easily. It comes in dried bricks that need to be rehydrated before using. I put a brick into a plastic bucket and add 3 liters of water and wait 30 minutes. I'm using a 10-gallon plastic container for the bin. 8 or 10-gallon plastic containers are a good size for a worm bin. The worms need air, so I drill 2 rows of 1/8 inch holes around the top of the bin. Any hole size less than about 1/4 inch will work. The worms won't try to escape if they're happy, so you don't have to worry too much about the hole size. If your worms are trying to escape, it's a sign that something is wrong. They may not like your substrate, or there may not be enough ventilation, or the moisture level may not be right, or they're unhappy with the food you're feeding them. I also drill 2 rows of holes around the perimeter of the lid as well. Then I clean up the holes with a small knife. When the coir is ready, I fluff it up and then add it to the bin. 2 bricks of coir seem to be a good amount for this size bin. I have links down in the description to the supplies I use. Then I add a couple handfuls of sand. The worms use the sand to help break down their food. Red wigglers are good worms for worm bins, and I add about half a pound to start. They should reproduce quickly. I let the worms adjust for a day, then I begin feeding vegetable scraps. Well, that's how you make a worm bin. Not much to it. I hope you liked the video, found it helpful. If you did, give it a thumbs up. You can also subscribe to keep up to date with my newest videos, or follow me on Twitter at Makeify1. Thanks for watching. And one thing she wants is a worm bin. She's had worm bin. So my wife's birthday's coming up, and one thing she wants is a worm bin. I don't know why that's so funny. Ooh.